It's a good morning here from Signature TV Enugu Studios. My name is Princess Kenachoma. As we know, it's Sunday, the second day in the month of November. It's the first day of the week, and as we do it, we rewind, we unwind, and we prepare for the new week. Thank you for joining us. This is a new day, and as we do it, you know how we do it. We'll first start off with our newspaper headlines. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. This is the newspaper review segment, and I'll be starting off with the Sunday Punch. The big headline there is Trump to Nigeria, stop the killings or face military action. This is seen on page 3. Trump says, I am instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and swift. All right. The characterization of Nigeria as religiously intolerant does not reflect our national reality, Tinubu says. This is also on page 3. PDP, NNPP, CUPP accuse Tinubu of forcing defections. This can be seen on page 4 of the Punch. World Bank to consider Nigeria's fresh $1 billion loan request. This is on page 4. FG knows federal government knows terror sponsors but lacks courage to prosecute. Ex-Defense Director Olawumi says on page 8. All right. Rumored coup plot. 11 billion naira found in detained colonel's bank accounts. On page 6 of the Punch. Power struggle tears PDP apart. NWC splits into factions as convention suffers setback. This is on page 3 of the Punch. Still on Punch. Ilera Eko. Lagosians groan under heavy medical bills despite insurance cover. This is seen on page 16 and 17 of the Punch. My brother abducted, killed by his herbalist friend. A Delta man laments on page 27. Electricity, 10,000 megawatts locked up in idle plants, says Power Minister on page 26. And that's all on the Punch. We move over to The Nation. The Nation says Tinubu rejects U.S. redesignation of Nigeria as country of concern. Tinubu rejects U.S. redesignation of Nigeria as country of concern. Resident doctors begin indefinite nationwide strike over unmet demands on page 2. Federal government commences release of 11.9 billion naira for health workers arrears. Insight on worry on edge again. Politics reopens open wounds. Fault lines on page 19. PDP in war. War in PDP. Suspension. Counter suspension rage. NWC suspends Anyanwu legal advisor. Others. Wike's loyalists counter. Suspends Damagum. Others. Kaduna South Senator Katung dumps party, joins PDP. This all will be seen on page 6 of The Nation. Omai, days of political marginalization of Southeast gone, on page 7. EFCC suspends officers over alleged 10 million naira extortion of rapper. This is seen on page 6. A mockery to global leaders. Nigeria less corrupt than others European countries, on page 5. And that's all on The Nation. And lastly, Sunday Tribune. The major headline says, finally, eternal crisis breaks PDP into two. Damagun's faction suspends Anyanwu, Baturi, Ajibade, and Osoha. Anyanwu's camp axes Damagun, Arapaja, Ologunagba, Kosheodo, appoint Abdulrahman as acting national chairman. This is seen on page 4 of Tribune. Manufacturers decry exorbitant fines, threats of factory closure. This is seen on page 4 of the Tribune. UCH, Union Shun Teaching Hospital resident doctors join nationwide strike. On page 6, FG has disbursed 43.3 billion naira to doctors, ministry claims. INEC office set ablaze over result sheets coming from the Niger local government poll. This can be seen on page 6. 2027 Northern Elders plot unity votes for North, on page 7. On page 5, we can see country of particular concern. Tinubu fires back at Trump, says his comment does not reflect reality in Nigeria. We safeguard freedom of religion for all Nigerians, he adds. Ndume, Rafsanjani, arise, Adedipe, urge FG to dialogue with US. Fear grips residents as bandits kill 3, abduct many at 3 local government areas in Kano. And that's all from Tribune, from Sunday newspaper. And that's all we can take on this segment of newspaper review. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.